Comprehensive planning is a fundamental decision-making tool that every community should be implementing prior to adopting specific local practices. Comprehensive planning allows communities to balance ahead of time needs for transportation, for housing, for commercial development, and balance their tax base ahead of time. There should be elected officials, developers, the local business community, as well as citizens and citizen groups, and environmental and cultural resource protection groups at the table in the development of a comprehensive plan.
Political leadership is important. Having a community that knows what it wants to be is very helpful.
A comprehensive plan is important because you need to know, as you're providing service for the city, how large the city is going to be. So you can build buildings with the correct square footage and at the same time have infrastructure that matches what that growth pattern is going to be.
We put together a strategic planning process where we brought residents to meetings. We had superb attendance. People were extremely interested. We got their ideas about what needed to be done and what needed to be our primary focus. And then in addition to that, we actually brought in consultants to help us in the process. And then we moved from that stage to developing plans. We particularly studied financing possibilities, and we primarily used a technique referred to as TIF, tax increment financing, where we borrow money to acquire land, make infrastructure improvements, tie into existing utilities, and then are paid back through the increased property value of the new investments.
You've got to make sure that your city officials and the people working on the planning and doing the layouts have the flexibility to do things that are different than a cookie cutter.
You have to start with a comprehensive land use plan, which is going to go into all the aspects of your township or your municipality. And you have to know what kind of soils you have, how much water do you have.
When you move out to a township, you figure, I'm not going to be regulated, I'm out in the country. But the reality is, we are out in the country, we have it to keep it looking like this, so we have resolutions or zoning resolutions in place to keep it like this.
Land use, when developed, should have a balance between industry, commercial, residential, and preservation or conservation areas. We're happy to say that we have that because we have a comprehensive plan.